Hi, my name is Emily Moorhouse-Aires and I'm going to take you through a quick sacro-iliac joint mobilisation that you can do at home. The sacro-iliac joint, like the name suggests, is the joints on either side in your lower back here that connect between the sacrum or your tailbone and the ilium, or those iliac bones on both sides. So a lot of people get sacro-iliac joint pain and they'll often say, oh, I've got lower back pain, and you say, where is it? And they'll go, just in there, and they'll kind of point to the joints. Now a lot of the time issues with sacro-iliac joint pain is to do with lack of stability, so getting a lot more kind of core strength and stability, and working around the glutes is often really important too. But it's also really important to have good mobility in the sacro-iliac joints. That's where we transmit, the sacro-iliac joints is where we transmit all of the weight from our upper body to our lower body and movement, so really key joints even though they're small. So this mobilisation, you just lie down on the ground with your knees bent. Is that position okay there? Okay, from there, all you're going to do is just really gently, I'm going to push my right heel through the ground, and I'm going to imagine that there's a string on the top of my knee, and it's going to pull in the same line as my thigh bone. So I'm pushing through my heel, and I'm pushing up, and then the other side. Okay, so as I push through my right heel, my knee goes upwards diagonally. As I push through my left heel, my left knee goes up diagonally. And I'm just going to rock that back and forward. So you'll notice I'm not lifting up with my hip, but as I rock, I am getting movement through my hip here. So it's a very subtle movement. It should be quite relaxing. And you're imagining that it's almost decompressing. As that's lifting in that diagonal direction, it's decompressing this joint on the right side. If you imagine your cat is doing that kind of cat pawing on the couch, that's what you're trying to aim for there. Nice rhythmic movement until that feels nice and loose. You can always also use this as a great diagnostic exercise. I often find with clients that they'll be like, oh, I feel really good on my left side, but my right side feels jammed up. And then you want to think, where am I feeling jammed up? Is it through the front of the hip? Is it through the back of the hip? Is it up through the spine? Is it into the glute? Then you can get something like a spiky ball, and you can do a little bit of work around that area, a little bit of self-care, so a little bit of release. Go back to your sacro-iliac joint mob, and then sort of retest and redo that movement. I find it a great way for clients to kind of warm up, self-test, make sure their body's moving freely before they start the exercise sessions. Have fun!